Hey, what's good with you guys, man? So today I'm gonna be doing a Thursday night football player prop. I want to say parlay, but I'm gonna give you my two or three. I might add in a bonus play in here. My two safest bets for tonight for Thursday's prime. What do you want to call it? Amazon Prime game. So it's the Broncos at home versus the Colts. 3.5 point favorites. No biggie, right? Both guys are missing. Both teams are missing some pieces. So of course you guys know Javonte Williams just went down for the season with an ACL tear. Randy Gregory's got put on the IR. He's gonna be out for a little while. Then on the Colts side of the ball, they got Jonathan Taylor out. Really only got about one good receiver. Matt Ryan isn't. Yeah, Matt Ryan is declining as always. So I don't know. As far as the actual game goes, of course I see the Broncos winning. I'm a Broncos fan. I'm a little biased. Got the hoodie on right now too. But I'm not gonna bore you too much with the soliloquy, whatever you call the shit. I'm trying to sound fancy, the soliloquy, whatever. I don't know the fucking word. I'm gonna stick to my lane, right? But we're gonna get into the player props, and honestly, I think these two player props I'm gonna give you tonight are locks, and I'm gonna explain why, right? So the first one we got for the day, I like Cortland Sutton over 63 and a half receiving yards. He's won over this number in three of the four games this year. The only game that he didn't go over, I think that might have been week one, and he was probably about 6 yards short in that game. I think he had like 58 receiving yards against the Seahawks, and that's a game in which Seahawks dominated. They dominated the time of possession. We really couldn't get them off the field in the first half. So, and of course that's game one, right? Got to get your chemistry. It's a game we were freaking check down. We throwing 1,000 check downs and just feeding the tight ends, and he still was only about 6 yards short. But besides that, he's gotten a decent amount of targets. He's averaging 9 targets a game, so that's putting us in a great spot, especially to hit this number. And I really think this is a great spot. Like I said, at home versus the Colts defense, who are like they're 27th in DVOA against the pass. So this is a team we can definitely have some success passing the ball on. I know our offense passing game has been a little sus, right? But I think this is a good bounce back spot for the Broncos offense, and I really like Cortland Sutton. We already know what Russell Wilson does, man. He doesn't like throwing in the slot. He's primarily like Kyler Murray. He's primarily a quarterback who throws outside the numbers, and of course, we all know Cortland Sutton is primarily a receiver who plays outside of the numbers. And he's always been a deep threat guy. I think for his career, he's averaging about 15 yards a catch. So give us give I like this spot here, especially against this Colts defense. Now the second prop I'm gonna give you, you Fanduel lovers, I'm gonna go to player rush attempts, and I'm going with Melvin Gordon over 14 and a half carries. Now I know a few of you guys are gonna be a little bit skeptical since this guy has a fumbling problem, and there is a bit of risk, right? Like let's say he fumbles early in his game, there's going to be a good chance. I'll probably say it's a good chance he might get pulled early. But I'm gonna play the law of averages, right? He's fumbled in all four games this year, and like like to fumble five straight games as a running back would be a little bit insane. So I'm gonna say I take the carries, especially with Javonte Williams out for the year. I don't think Mike Boone's gonna be a guy to steal too many carries. You also have Latavius Murray, who just got signed from the Saints. I think he's from the Saints practice squad. He's gonna it's gonna take a little bit of adjusting to get to. So I think primarily Melvin Gordon's gonna get a bulk of the carries. He's gonna get a bulk of the snaps, and he's our best receiving back here in this situation. Like I said, with Mike Boone and Latavius Murray behind him, he's probably see about 80% of the running back snaps, unless he just goes into having fumbleitis again. I think this is a great spot. And like I said, you also have to take into account no Javonte Williams. We've run the ball. The Broncos running backs have, I think, averaged about 20. I think it's been about, I didn't do the, I'm doing this off the top of my head, right? So I looked at each game log, and there's only been one game where the running backs combined for less than 20 carries, and that was last week against the Raiders. Um, and of course, Javonte Williams tore his ACL, and then Melvin Gordon had to see the bench, and we were playing from behind. So I think this is a great spot for a guy that'll probably get 80% of the snaps today. Um, and that's what I'm rolling with, right? So, of course, you guys want to know what's my bonus play. The bonus play, what I like today as well. I think this is a play where, like I said, it makes a lot of sense, game script wise too, and just like knowing the potential snaps, and just how Russell Wilson been playing, right? It's been some check downs, and to just to keep the chains moving. And I like Melvin Gordon over 11.5 receiving yards. That's my bonus play right there. You can't parlay those two. You can't parlay this into it. But the first two I'm definitely rolling with. Um, and I'm gonna say this, right? The main reason why I love Melvin Gordon over 11.5 receiving yards, because this. Let's just take a look at some game logs, right? Let's look at where Russell Wilson's been giving the ball to. Javonte one catch. Well, last week is a terrible. Like I said, we were playing from behind. And Melvin Gordon didn't get that many snaps, right? He did get one target. It's only been, how many targets was it between running backs? So if we're going to just base off the running backs, there were 4 targets between the running backs. Let's go to another game. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to click that. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm going too far back. Let me just click Broncos so we can go see the schedule from here, right? So we're going to discount the Raiders game. So let's see another game. Boone had a 1 target. Javonte had 5. Melvin Gordon had 6. It's another game where so what is that? That's 12 targets between running backs. And mind you, Melvin Gordon should see the bulk of the snaps today. Let's go to the Colts game. Let's see where we're at. Melvin Gordon 1, Javonte Williams 4. Eric Boone see any? No, but still a decent amount versus the Texans in the game. We were probably in command. We tried to run the ball to bleed some clock, but it's still 5 targets, right? I take that every time. Cause all you need is all I need is 2 catches for 12 yards, and I feel good about that. All it takes is a screenplay or a quick dumb down on 3rd and long, and we're pretty much there, right? Then the Seahawks game, how many targets between the running backs? Mike Boone had 1, Melvin Gordon 2, Javonte Williams 12, which is insanity. But of course that's an outlier. 12 is crazy, right? But we're looking in. So if we just had to go out the averages, we're probably seeing about 7 to 8 targets a game for running backs under Russell Wilson. So I like that number there for Melvin Gordon at 11.5 receiving yards. I think this is a great spot, and I would love to know what you guys think. Those are my plays for tonight. I highly doubt I do anything else. These are the 3 I'm keyed in on, and that's what I'm liking today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm out. Peace.